features. So Java has a lot of features. So Java is a simple programming language, and Java is a object-oriented programming language, and Java is a portable language, platform independent, secured, robust, architecture neutral, interpreted, high performance, multi-threaded, and distributed and dynamic programming language. So these are all the Java features. So let's understand why it is a simple programming language. So what is the reason for this? And basically Java is easy to learn, and it's a very simple syntax and easy to understand. So that's the main reason. And also this Java is developed based on the C++ language, C and C++ language. What are the drawbacks are there in the C++, and that is overcome in the Java. So that has overcome here in Java. So what are the drawbacks of C in C++? So if you are aware of C, and there is a pointers concept, right? So did you read Java C in your academics? Did they included a C language, Tanvi?
No, they didn't. I don't think.
No, right? Yeah. Then now everybody's starting with Java, Python, all this. But C is one of the famous programming languages. So, and C++. So these are the very famous programming languages. So there was some drawbacks. Sorry. What are the drawbacks is, like, we have a pointers concept in the C and C++, and also operator overloading is there. So these topics are complex. So it's very complex to understand pointers concept. That pointers concept is completely removed in Java. So they don't want to make a very complex. So that's why Java is a very simple programming language. And also operator overloading, all these complex topics completely removed from Java. And also another advantages of Java is you created any object and you are not using. So that object is automatically cleaned up by the garbage collector. So that system is inbuilt in Java, but C++ you don't have. You have to schedule that to run in the system. Okay, plan for this garbage cleanup. You have to schedule in the C++, but in Java you don't need to do that. So it frequently keeps running in the system if you have Java. That's automatic garbage collection is one of the plus point for Java. Okay, even so the system obviously doesn't occupy more memory. Okay, so that's the advantage. That's why it is a very simple, clean, easy to understand programming language. And object-oriented programming language. Anyhow, this is one of the big topic for us. After basics, we are going to discuss object-oriented concepts. But let me give you a brief introduction. What is objects? And so basically, in Java, everything is an object. You will treat everything as an object. How these objects are going to behave, how these objects are, if you want to understand that, you should know the object-oriented principles. Basically, it's one of the methodology where you will use best practices and guidelines to organize the objects very efficiently and to write the code efficiently. Then you need to understand the OOPS concepts. So the basic OOPS concepts are, the object-oriented principles are, these are the 6: object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, inheritance. So I'll discuss these 4 later, okay, after our basic topics. But these things I'm going to introduce very early for you. So what is a class? What is an object? We'll come to know, because we have a proper first we should understand what is a class and everything. So that's why I'll explain this in the next classes only. So what is object and class? And that's why these objects are so basically object oriented concepts. What it will deal? It will deal with how you can maintain the code easily, how you can avoid the duplicate code, how you can secure the data. All these features you can implement in your applications with these concepts. So that you have to follow certain rules and guidelines. If you follow that, you can maintain the code also properly, and you can reuse the code. You don't need to duplicate. So that all concepts, features are given by this object-oriented concept. Okay, so I'll discuss them later. Okay, don't worry about that. This in detail we are going to discuss. So after basics. Next, platform independent. What is platform independent? So you need to understand first how the code will execute in the computer. Okay, so let me go and give this. Then I will come back to platform independent. What is platform independent means? It doesn't depend on any other platform, right? So that's the platform independent means. So that your program you're writing, a Java code you're writing, that should run in all platforms without changing anything. That's a platform independent means. How is it possible? So you have you have Windows, you have Mac, you have Linux, different other platforms you have. Will your Java code will run in all these platforms? Yes, it will run. How it will run? How is it possible? So let me give a how first Java code will execute, or any program will execute in the computer, and so that you will get a better idea. So then I'll apply same diagram how Java code is executed. I'm explaining, and you will get a better idea here. See here, you're writing a simple Java code, a readable, understandable code, plain English. Okay. Then you have so there is an interpreter here as a compiler. Then your computer will be here. Okay. Your computer will be here. So this is your Java file. Basically, it's a Java file. So I'll just create one simple Java file. So Java file. So I'm writing a code here, simple Java code I'm writing. See, it is a easily readable and understandable, basically. See all the English keywords only. Okay. I just want to print one calculation I will do. I want to print that result. That's what I'm doing. So string, don't worry about all this programming. Okay, so I'll explain this later, each keyword for you. But as of now, I want to define some a value, and I want to define a b value. Okay, and so I want to do sum of this. Okay, sum or multiple, whatever it is. I'm just doing this. Okay, some calculations I'm doing. Then I want to print. So this output, the output a plus b output is stored in the sum variable. So I want to print that value. Okay. So this value I'm just printing. That's it. I'm closing my file. So here, this is the code you will write like this, simple. And the file is, the class name is a test.java. This is the, as I mentioned very clearly in the beginning, the Java file extension is .java, right? .java extension will be there. Okay. Now you can read this, right? Easily you can understand all the words, right? You can understand. But same can be understand by your computer? No. So it won't understand. So this is your computer. So you have to give a machine understandable code for the computer. Then only it will execute. Otherwise it won't execute. So for that, so we have, I'm just separating all the components of the your computer also. Here we have your files like a JVM. This is the JVM. So when you install Java, you automatically have a JVM. Okay. So this JVM inside this component also is there. So what is this component? Let me tell you. So this component, and you're getting like this. Okay. So first of all, and this is an interpreter. And this is the compiler. Okay. So what is the each component role here is, let me give you, so when you write the code, first it will go to compiler. A compiler, what it will do is, it will convert this human readable code into a bytecode format. What is that? A bytecode format. What is bytecode? So bytecode is like 1010. That's the bytecode, right? So it will convert like this. So like this, it will convert a bytecode. So this bytecode will store in another class, dot class file. So please understand here. Dot Java file has a human readable code. Dot class file is having another file. This is another file. Okay. After dot Java, this another file will generate by the compiler. So what this is having? A bytecode. So this is the class file. This class file will be loaded into JVM by, there is one more component, class loader. So this class file will load here, and then once it is loaded into JVM, and the interpreter will take that and it will execute that bytecode and gives the output to you. So here you are providing a bytecode to the JVM to execute. So here the compiler name for Java is, there is a Java C is the tool. So what is the compiler name in Java? Java C. So who is doing this conversion? Java C is doing for Java. So each programming language, it has its own compiler and interpreters. So this compiler will convert this human readable code into bytecode that will be given to your computer. Computer inside you have a Java install, right? Java install, you have a JVM. So it's another big machine. So this machine inside you have an interpreter. So this interpreter and this class loader, interpreter, all different components. So I'll explain in detail, don't worry, okay? As of now, understand how the code is executing. And this class file is loaded here. Once it is loaded, the class file, the interpreter will take that and executes the code for you and gives the output. So this is how the code will execute in your computer. So any questions here? Tanvi, Supraja, any questions? Are we good? So because
Yeah.
Because please understand this, because this is a very important, the points I'm going to explain the Java features. Why Java is a platform independent. So you can see here, you're getting obviously the class files. The class file, how we are getting? So that is Java C is converted into a bytecode format. That bytecode is available here. This is not a readable format, okay? The readable file is this one only, .java file. This is not, .class is not readable for you. You cannot read it. Okay, so that is, this is a machine understandable code you are providing for your computer that will execute by interpreter and gives the output to us. In a, again, human readable format, it will given to us. So that's the entire flow. So let's go and see now our, so see that. What is a platform independent? I already told. So Java has its own platform, software-based platform it has. So like JRE and some APIs are readily available that is used for running your program. Now, when you get the class file, okay, same class file will run in each operating system. Like you Mac OS, it has its own JVM. Windows, it has its own JVM. Linux has its own JVM. But each JVM, same class file will work out? Yes. Because a bytecode is common to all different JVMs. That is the reason Java is a platform independent, portable language, architecture neutral. Architecture neutral means it says 32-bit or 64-bit or any other platforms. It will run, it doesn't depend on the what type of architecture you have. It will run on any platform or any architecture because of this bytecode. So that's the main reason why Java is a platform independent. So you need to give answer why Java is a platform independent means. So Java bytecode is common to all the JVMs. So you can write once and you can run anywhere. So write once, run anywhere concept, it follows. That's the main reason Java is a platform independent. Portable language. Portability means you know, right? So carrying same bytecode to other place and run there. That's the portability. So the portable language also is the main reason of bytecode. Bytecode, because of bytecode only, that is portability is occurring. And also architecture neutral means it doesn't depend on the architecture. See, Mac is different, Windows is different, Linux is different. Again, Linux has so many flavors, right? Solaris, Spark, and HP Linux, IBM Z Linux, so many other flavors are there, Linux flavors. And there also your code will execute. So it doesn't depend on the architecture, it doesn't depend on the processor, which processor you are using. All is the bytecode. Because of bytecode only, it will run everywhere same without changing the code. So that's why Java is a platform independent and a portable language and neutral to any architecture. So I covered 3 points on single point. So that is, one is Java is a platform independent, portable language, architecture neutral. All because of the bytecode. So that's what here also telling. So Java code is compiled by the compiler and converted into bytecode. That's what I have shown in the diagram, right? That bytecode is platform independent because it can run on multiple platforms. Same bytecode is common to different JVMs. So I'll explain what is JVM. So don't worry, Java virtual machine, all the components, internal architecture, I'll explain. That's a big topic. So don't worry, that's again memories, everything will come there. So are you all clear on this? Why Java is a platform independent? Why is portable and architecture neutral?
Yes. We are clear.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next feature. It's a secured programming language. A secured programming language is nothing but so anywhere you need a security, right, for the applications or your data, wherever it is. And Java is one of the secure programming languages. Why it is a secure programming language is, so if you observe this diagram, you can understand very clearly. See, your C++ application is running directly on the OS. And when you see this second diagram, see where your Java code is executing, OS inside one more layer is there. That layer inside your Java code is executing. That's a difference. So many layers will be there. And other part is pointers concept is not available here. And that's a complex. And also it is very deep inside your code will execute. JVM inside code will execute. So JVM has a lot of components. I already, here I'm giving some of the components. Class loader, one of the component in the JVM. Bytecode verifier, security manager. What this class loader will do is, the dot class file is generated, right, by the compiler. That class files are loaded into JVM by this component. That's a responsibility of class loader. So once it is loaded, it will check bytecode verifier. Basically, it checks the bytecode is proper or not, and accessing properly or not. This bytecode verifier will check. Security manager, basically all the resources of a class can be easily accessible, and reading and writing to local disk properly or not, the security manager will check. So this all the components inside the JVM will take care. And also you can implement the security. So like SSL means secure socket layer, and Java is providing Java objects, all will be implemented. Security will be implemented inside the Java concept. And cryptography is another major topic in the outside Java, this one. So you can implement the security in different ways. One is you can SSL you can use, JAS you can use, cryptography you can use. But already Java has its own security mechanism. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, so that's the how secured this Java applications code. And robust programming language. Robust means it's a strong programming language. Why it is a strong? There are some features. So strong memory management. That's the first point. And second point is pointers concept is not there, so security problems won't arise. And another one, automatic garbage collection will happen. So in the system, so you don't need to worry about that. Any unused objects are present, you forget them and you are not cleaning up. And you don't need to worry that garbage collector will take care of that. It will clean up. And another one is exception handling. So you are running your program. So exactly where it is failing, why it is failing, how can you find out that? So some point it failed, but the code has to execute till the end. So that concept you can achieve with exception handling. And type checking mechanism. So you are declaring a data, you're assigning a data. The data is proper or not, how do you know? For example, I declared int a equal to 5.5. Is this right? Int a equal to 5.5. Is this true? Correct data I assigned? I'm expecting integer, but I assigned what type of data?
Double.
Float, right? Double float data, right?
Yeah.
Double or float data we assigned. That's wrong, right? And that automatically going to check by this type checking mechanism concept. So all these points makes Java very strong. Okay. And I covered already architecture neutral. So then portability also we covered. And high performance. High performance means basically you have a Java native code. Already you have a Java code. That Java code will be taken and executes very quickly and result, give the output to you. So that's why it's a high performance, uh, programming language. And distributed programming language. Distributed programming language means, so suppose you deploy your code somewhere in the cloud also, or you can access it from anywhere, or you can access all the application components, or you can download the application, the files or whatever you want if you have internet. So that's a distributed programming language kind of applications you can develop with so Java Beans concept and RMI concept, and also Spring Boot. So these are the latest technologies you can use to distribute your components of the application, so that all your APIs you can access from one machine to another, one component to another component, you can interact easily. And multi-threaded. So this is the common feature for any programming language, because so same resource you want to access by multiple people. How is it possible? You can access, right? Same video, for example, you take same video, you can access, I can access, anybody can access at the same time. How is it possible? Because of multi-threading concept implemented already. So that means one resource, but accessed by multiple people. That means each person, one thread will create for the same resource. And each thread will access that resource, but same memory will be used. So another memory won't be created. So that simultaneously, concurrently, you can access the resources because of this multi-threading concept. So that's the multi-threading. Already every programming language is going to have, mainly multimedia web applications must use this multi-threading concept, mandatory. Otherwise, one resource, if you want to access by multiple people, it's not possible if multi-threading is not there. So that's the multi-threading concept. And dynamic programming language. So already you have a lot of code provided by Java, and you're using that inbuilt code on demand based. You need some classes only. You don't need all the classes. Only that classes will be loaded for you. Okay, from the libraries, from the inbuilt Java code. So that is the dynamic programming language means. On demand, it will load. So that's all about Java features. And so we'll install Java, okay, so on your machines, then we'll understand JDK, JRE, JVM. Otherwise, we'll finish this theory part, or you want to install Java. Theory is over. Then, so you need to understand these three keywords is important. Then, so there are some installations. We'll do that installations. One is we need to install Java, and one IDE tool where you will write the programs and run the programs, debug the programs, everything you can do in the IDE tools. So that IDE tool for writing the programs will use some IDE tools like Eclipse, IntelliJ, so Visual Studio Code. So many IDE tools will be there. So one of them we need to use. So whichever you want, you can install that. Okay. So do you have already Java, Tanvi? As
No, we
No.
use some extension actually. We don't use like a Java.
Okay, so you don't have. So that's why we'll install, okay, Java. What kind of operating system you have, Tanvi?
It's some website called Corejava. It's like it replicates Java, but it's not.
No, you're using some laptop, right?
Yeah.
So which laptop you're using? Windows or Mac?
Lenovo.
Lenovo. Oh, Windows, right? Windows, that is a Windows, okay? That's a Windows operating system. Lenovo is Windows operating system. Okay, got it. Okay, so based on the operating system, so there will be a process is different. That's why I'm just asking, okay? Uh, you have Windows, Lenovo means Windows. How can you find it's a, there are different operating system. You're aware of, right? MacBook is there.
Yeah.
Windows operating system is there. Linux operating system is there. These are the three operating systems generally people will use. So Lenovo means basically you are in Windows, okay? Windows operating system. So how can you check you have Java or not? So to check that, first, you go to the C drive. Okay, go to open your Windows Explorer. You can click on this yellow color, so briefcase, right? That's a Windows Explorer, and go to C drive. C drive. Okay. Are you in the C drive?
Yeah.
So then you can see there is a program files.
Yeah.
Click on that. Then you can see here Java. If you don't have Java, that means we need to install. If you have Java folder, let's see what Java you have. Okay. Did you find a Java folder?
Yeah, I have the Java folder.
So what kind of Java you have? So can you check? Click on the Java folder.
There's 4 of them in the Java folder.
Sorry, you have JDK something, JDK
Yeah, I
8.
have 2 JDK and 2 JRE.
Oh, so what are the versions you have?
JDK 1.8
Mm-hmm.
and then it's 1.8 for all of them, and then it says 202, 281.
Oh, okay, that's a different patches. Okay, got it. Okay, so we don't need so that multiple Java JDKs you don't need. Okay, one of them, but install JDK 11. Okay, so JDK 8 is going no support. Okay, so then you'll face a problems. Okay, let's install JDK 11. Very easy to install quickly, and you can delete these things. So not a problem. Okay, we'll install, just delete. We'll install JDK 11. Okay. So because the Oracle is going to stop JDK 8 support soon. That's why we should not use that. Again, you will face some security issues, all those things.
Yeah.
So better use JDK 11. It has some next year, I think till 25, the support is there, JDK 11. Otherwise, you can install latest version also. Anything is fine. But I'll show you JDK 11, we will install, okay? JDK 11. So Supraja, even if you don't have, we'll install JDK 11.
Yeah, already I have JDK 11.
Okay, then cool. You don't need, okay? Tanvi, can you share your screen so that I'll show you? Or
Yeah.
so let me give the access. Okay, I have given share screen option to you. I'll stop. You share it. I'll help you, know how to download and how to install that.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see now. We are good. Even a Java, go back one step. Program files. One step. Go back. Yes. Delete that Java folder also. So automatically it will install. You don't need to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, good. We're good. Now, can you go to Google? Go to any browser. So Chrome or Edge, any browser.
This is Chrome.
Google Chrome browser. Just type here in the search Google Chrome. It's a browsers. We have browsers, Tanvi. Google Chrome. You will open generally your web applications, right? Your Gmail or anything. That's a browsers. It's a platform for to open your web applications. Okay. Those are browsers. Is we have a Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Microsoft Edge. These are the different browsers. Okay, we call browsers. You can open your applications using any of these browsers. Basically, it's a platform to open web applications. Okay, open Google Chrome.
This is
I cannot see. I am able to see your screen, the Windows Explorer only.
oh.
I think you haven't given complete share. You haven't done entire screen share. You have to do.
Okay, one second.
Stop the share and see there is a yeah, I can see now. Okay, so can you type on top google.com? Yes. Okay. JDK 11 download. Just type JDK 11 download. Yeah, you have that. Yeah, select that. So you have to choose the Oracle website. This one, first one. Click on that. So come down. Slowly come down. Yeah, come down. Yeah, so 11.0. This is the one you can see, right? And come down. Come down. So there is a Windows operating system below. Come down. Yeah, so can you see there? They're there only. There, just go up one level up, just a little bit. Yeah, you can see Windows x64 installer, not that one. x64 installer is there, just above that. Yeah, so there exe file is there. On the same line, yeah, that one. Yeah, yes. Click on that. Select that checkbox and click on that. So don't worry, it will ask you username, password. I'll give you my username, password. You can use. Just type rameshn3@gmail.com. rameshn3@gmail.com. So the password is welcome 123, W capital, okay? Welcome 123 $. Remaining all lowercase, okay? Welcome 123 $. Yeah. So it started downloading in the bottom side. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
So once it is downloaded, now you can go to downloads. You can go. Can you go to downloads? Yes, it's downloaded, but go to downloads, okay? No, in the Explorer, Tanvi. So Windows Explorer, you have a downloads, right? Yes, here, go to. So that's a exe file, okay? Just double click on that, right? It will open a, so one window you will get. Just to hold on, a window you will get. And just click on next only. You don't need to do anything. Just click on next.
It says, do you want to allow this?
Yes, yes, yes.